just can't let myself forget that hunger. It's too easy, all gotta make up little games just to not get bored of. Bring in the thunder, bring in the thunder, bring in the thunder, bring in that rolling thunder. Bring in the rolling thunder. Bring in the rolling thunder, the thunder, bring in the thunder, bring in the thunder, bring in the rolling thunder, bring in the
You hear that noise? You know the drill. Elimination of the track. Overkill. One kingdom under doom or I rain bloody hell. Stain your jersey, leave you looking like you play for Louisville. When I hit the stands, I wanna hear everybody like, oh my God, we back again on that sector comp shit. Cause brains with me, gang with me, we just getting started. The new YMCMB, cause fuck Graham Aubrey.
way too long. Guess I'm still getting used to all these numbers. It's been way too long. I just can't let myself forget that hunger. It's too easy.
like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done. You shake like a leaf, man. I'm so savage with the beef. But how am I gonna eat beef sandwich with neurological damage in my teeth? Really shouldn't be so embarrassed. I'm known to get my ass beat by leaf of salad, but right leaf salad ain't what you eat. Exercise to me is like fucking kryptonite, but if I don't see blood on your lip tonight, Negro, you're gonna end up a kryptonite. You choke. Your whole neighborhood's gonna watch your bitch ass choke. If I can find my dick, that's thick. That's shit in your throat. And now my girl is messaging me. Can you bring back my CP? Like, roll up on this fool's kryptonite. This bitch wants to start wrestling me. We're about to make a big mess in the streets. It means nothing to me. Just another underground street. Fuck! Just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done. First day, I was so hurt day. Pushed my face down in the dirt day. Said I'd be getting raped by Thursday. I said, wait, is there no other way? I can't survive among niggers so asinine that they dip my shit in gasoline and set my fat ass alight for my birthday. Fire up the wordplay, but I can't disguise acts of crime. They know that I'm not here because I drink beers, box with the cops, and pass the line. Are you paying attention? I really have no recollection of any type of anime porn collection. That's not mine. These guys harass the whites and pack a southern fried parasite with so much dick I go to the toilet. And I'm pro-lives and paralyzed from the waist down. I guess no different than any other day now. Established that I'm a faggot, but how the fuck are all these guys gay now? Ever heard of Biz Marquee? Good. Well, I'm Skit Marquee, and I shit myself on a 6-hour stream. Are you sure you want to do this shit to me? No. Just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done. Just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Fuck you, bitch, motherfucker, and I will see you in court, bitch. I'm not playing. I'm not fucking around, dude. I'm not fucking around at all, bitch.
Oh man. You know, I think I've realized that I can't have caffeine anymore. I think I have to go caffeine free now, chat. Because whenever I have caffeine, I immediately get way more tired. Which is crazy in my personal opinion. Because I used to just enjoy Dr. Pepper and root beer, caffeinated, you know, as a fun thing. How about Mormon tea? See, I just think that, like, caffeine isn't doing anything for me anymore. Maybe that's, like, a me thing. I might have fucked myself by doing that, you know? You know. Kind of crazy though, if that's the case. I got a Temu ad for Magic the Gathering. Well, that's funny. That's funny. Here, let me make sure my camera's correct. Oh, holy cow. Hi, chat. Hi, everyone. Today's special. I was given a game. And I told the one who gave it to me, by the way, is the artist who made this model. And I was like, I will play. Like, I was like, because because they were talking to me about it, and they were like, "Oh, look at this game," and I was like, "Oh, that's actually kind of cool because it's supposed to be like Genshin but without the gacha mechanics." And they were like, "I think you might find it interesting." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe I'll buy it eventually." And they're like, "I will buy it for you." And I was like, "If you buy it for me, I will literally play it today. I will literally play it today." Because like I was gonna buy it eventually. I was even thinking about buying it like after I get my first paycheck from the my job. And excuse me. And so I was thinking about doing that, but they were just like, "I'll buy it for you." I was like, "All right, I'll play it today if you buy it for me." And then they did. And then I was like, in my head, I was like, I was thinking about using the lolly model for gaming streams. And I was like, I'll do that as well. And they're like, "I have one request." And I was like, you want me to play with, you want to play with the chest off today? And they're like, yeah, sure, if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to. I was like, yeah, I don't think I've ever showed it off. So yeah, sure, I'll do that. I'll do that, I already have people on the internet that call me crazy shit. I imagine playing with or without the chest doesn't matter, But anyway, chat. I was just gonna play the game today, but I got my trial decks. I guess FedEx delivers on Sundays. I mean, like Amazon used to deliver on Sundays, at least when I worked for them. And so I got my trial decks, so I'll be opening those. I'll be opening those because I thought, why not? Why not open them? And then after that, I will be playing the game. Well, I have the shot color on during the gaming portion of the stream. Press 1 if you want me to wear the shot collar today. Or press 2 if you don't want me to wear the shot collar today. I guess I'll leave that up to you guys. I'll leave that up to you guys. But yeah, before we do that, I want to open up the trial decks. I also want to show you, I went to a card store, because like, I had my, I went in early this morning, because, at my new job, they're like, "Hey, we want to, give you some, training before you go back to academy, and, we want to give you some work. Would you like to do some work?" And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? By the way, I will be wearing the shot color on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure, during the gaming portion on Wednesday as well. So if I wear it tonight, I'll be wearing it's basically an extra time. Just letting you guys know. But yeah, so I went in early, because my job is early. It is early in the mornings. Sorry, that's my, it's my keyboard that I unplug it every time we pull up the cards. And I was like, let's go to a card store. I haven't been to this one in town. It was kind of like a niche thing, because at first I was like, oh, this is only like for retro games or whatever. Because, there's retro game stores, then there's specifically card stores, and then there are sports card stores, and then there's card stores that only sell Pokemon, and I don't care about those stores anymore. Honestly, I'm thinking about liquidating some of my Pokemon stuff, because I'm just like, I like Magic more again. Yay! And so because of that, I'm thinking about selling some of my Pokemon cards I don't necessarily care about. We'll see, though. We'll see. Maybe I'll ask Mizu if he wants to buy any of them first, and then I'll just take them to a store. Or maybe I'll sell them online. Who knows? Anyway, I got the camera set up here. I need to adjust the thing. But yeah, I went to a card store and I bought some singles. I didn't buy a lot of them. I really only bought like 1 or 2 that were considered, I guess, expensive. But I decided to buy a bunch of bulk commons, and there's a lot of stuff that I bought where I was just like, I can't believe this is only like 50 cents or $1. That was kind of insane to me. I think it's insane how many bulk commons that look very beautiful are so cheap. But that's okay, because guess what? I like them, and that means I get to have them very cheap, and I don't have to worry about them, I dislike WotC monetization. I dislike the WotC monetization as well. However, it means that I get to enjoy some of these singles way cheaper than a lot of other people would. I would say that compared to how much some singles cost earlier in the hobby versus now, some of it I feel like is better, some of it I feel like is worse. It depends on what is big in Commander and whether or not it's been banned in Commander, because once it's banned in Commander, it loses a lot of its value. So I just wanted to show you some of them. Just some of them. I got like a small... Again, I bought a stack of bulk commons. Because again, the guy sold commons for like 10 cents each. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you. That kind of rounds out for both of us. And so I bought a bunch of bulk commons. But I did buy some rares. A lot of them came from Final Fantasy. Because I love Final Fantasy. And I am really I really want to get back into 14 eventually. But I want to show you the crown jewel of today's purchase. Oh, there's a couple. But let me show you the purchase today. Oh, sorry, I'm showing the eBay screen. Don't worry, that's not my zip code. But let me show you the crown jewel that I bought today, that I was expecting to cost a lot of money because it is a Surge foil. But it's not. But it's not that expensive. Now, to be honest, expensive to me is more than $40 or $50. This card was only like 35-ish. The guy gave me a bit of a discount because of how many I was buying, so that was kind of nice. What's the difference between EDH and Commander? Nothing. EDH is Commander, I understand it. I've never played Commander, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Anyway, get the very nice fancy chocobo, the fine china, I guess you could call it, out, and let me show you what we're gonna do here. All right, so this is my favorite card that I bought today. I have a couple, but here is my favorite card that I bought today. This is listen, out of all of the and I'm not gonna say who. We're just gonna say it comes from Final Fantasy. Okay, all right, but the fact that this came in Surge foil, it only costs like, I think, again, $35 was massive to me. I absolutely love this. This is a great card. I will say, one of the few characters in Final Fantasy I will be very gay for, because I love that this guy's like your best friend. And he will definitely stab you to death, but like if he doesn't kill you, I think that this guy would be really cool. Again, I think there's some characters that people would be gay for if you're a man, and he is one of them. My first friend, yes. Xenos is my favorite first friend. I love him. I love him. I got a bunch of other rare, because again, it's almost sad just how cheap some of these cards are. But I bought a couple more that I thought were really cool. And some of these are from varying games. This one is from 12. This one is from 6. This one is from 8. This one is from 3, but as you know, it also appears in 14 as well. This one is from 12. And then you've got the Wandering Minstrel from Final Fantasy 14. I actually told Temp about this card before I went live. I was like, I can't believe they put Yoshi P on a Magic card. If one day I can ever meet Yoshi P in person, I'm going to have him sign this card. Or maybe I will get the Surge foil version and have him sign this card. Because Yoshi P is awesome. All right, he's one of the best Final Fantasy directors of all time, in my personal opinion. And having him as a card... Do you think that he owns like a list for... I bet you he owns this card and he's like, this is really cool. This is really, really cool. So I was like, I definitely have to get this one. And so I have it. Now, I did not know that there was a Transformers lineup from Magic. But I guess it's kind of easy to do because Hasbro also kind of works with Wizards of the Coast. So it's a lot easier for them to do this. So, yeah, Megatron is a card. And I was like, is this going to cost a lot of money because it's Megatron? No, this card is like $5 or less. I can't remember. I looked up the prices for some of these when I decided to pick them out because Especially this one, I was like, that's got to be expensive. And I was thinking to myself, how deep am I willing to spend for a Xenos card? Because I really want it. And it was in the right area. But yeah, I guess Megatron doesn't cost a lot of money, which is crazy because Megatron is a cool card. Even though I don't like a lot of the universes beyond, I kind of like Megatron. He's one of my favorite Transformers, even though he's the bad guy. Now, I'm going to skip past this one because this is just a special treatment of a decent enchantment, in my personal opinion. And we'll get on to the two other cards that I was really excited about, which is this special version of Archangel Avacyn from Shadows over Innistrad, and then her totally powered up version of Avacyn, Avacyn Angel of Hope. So this is a reprint, I believe. There's like 3 or 4 versions of this one. And then this one has like 2 or 3 versions. But this is the one I really love. I love both of them. Especially this one because it's double-sided. And it's just like, how can you say no to Goth Angel? All right, listen. Angels that are also Goth, I will repent. All right, I will repent. Please don't stab me. All right, please don't stab me. I will repent. But like, Avacyn is one of my favorite, if not my favorite angel of all time. And this card store literally had the classic border version that was released, I think 2 years ago. No, it was last year. And then he had this one. And I think this one is a reprint from the 2016. Yeah, this one's 2023. So these are both reprints. But I was so happy to see them because I missed Avacyn. I had like I had the regular version of this Avacyn in my wallet when I was a missionary because I loved Avacyn and, you know, she's an angel, that kind of stuff. So it was really awesome. But yeah, are there Marvel Planeswalkers? I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the Marvel set. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't a really big fan of the Marvel set, so, you know, there's a possibility, but there are a lot of legendary creatures. Anyway, this is a really beautiful counterspell. I think I actually have 3 counterspells I picked up today. You should always have a set of counterspells because counterspell is a good spell to have. A 2-drop just to say, fuck you, you don't get to cast your spell is really nice. Then you have some more cards from Final Fantasy. The Ancient Adamantides is a really good one here. It's an 8/20 fuck you turtle. That's awesome. I love that. Now, you might notice that some of the Final Fantasy ones have different symbols. I guess there was a subset of Final Fantasy that was Chocobo related, and that set is expensive. Really, really expensive. Okay. So, yeah, my VTuber friend is an MTG Angel. Oh, really? Which one? Who specifically? I want to find more VTubers to play Magic with. Because I'm going to be honest, I love playing with Leon, but I want to play with other people as well. I want to actually, like, get down and do stuff with more people, you know? But yeah, if they're cool, let me know. Anyway, I also saw this. This is a reprint of Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise, the original card now, goes for, like, over $1,100. And I really love Birds of Paradise. So I was like, I don't have one, so let's buy one. And this one was very cheap, thankfully. Now this one I'll go over really quick. And by the way, I'm not going to show all the cards. I really just picked over some of the ones that I was really interested in explaining to people. But the Evolving Wilds here, a very classic take on not a really good land card in my personal opinion. Now, some people might be able to prove me wrong, but the way that Evolving Wilds works is you throw this out, then you get rid of it immediately. And then you search your library for a basic land card. Not even a special one. A basic land card. So this thing is really just there as a placeholder for you to find another land card. Let's say that you have a deck that's slightly bigger and you want to keep yourself from not getting locked out of no mana. There you go. That's a way of doing it. Anyway, I got 2 other counter spells. And I have... What is this? Yeah, this is a 2011 original printing of Lightning Bolt. Now, Lightning Bolt was printed in the first set of Magic, so this is not a first edition printing of Lightning Bolt. But this is an M11 Lightning Bolt. Oh. I love... Lightning Bolt is a great card. Literally, it's just a 1-tap, deal 3 damage. You could literally kill somebody if you had 4 of these in a standard deck. But I love Lightning Bolt. It is a very classic card. I want to get a couple copies. I want to get a couple of different treatments of them that aren't super duper expensive. But when I saw this one, I was like, I need you in my library of cards. And so now I have it. And so now I have it. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you guys with magic because you know, that's for my other channel. This is my binder that I bought for the Palworld stuff. It came in the other day, and I've started like organizing the Palworld stuff here. You might notice that it's very sparse, and that's because I'm going in the order of the set, and because I am missing quite a lot of the set. You know, I'm expecting that it'd be a while before I like it. It's more filled in. Was I a mono red player? No, I actually played a lot of white and blue. I really loved white and blue. I very rarely played red, unless it was a Krenko deck, which was very fun, by the way. I love my Krenko deck, and I want to see if I can turn it into a Krenko commander deck one day. But I really loved it. It's very cool. Anyway, so I do have all of this sorted by its number, and all of the special versions are basically right after it. And my goal today is I have all of these sorted the way that they're supposed to be. After here is the end of the first like set, and my goal is to put the trial decks in here. Now I'm not saying I would not play the trial decks, because I will probably play the trial decks. You know, maybe I'll play them on camera with Mizu one day. We'll see. But I want to put, I want to slot the trial decks in here because, chat, I got the trial decks. I got both of them. This was back when these things cost like $15 each. I bought both of them. It cost like a total of $45 because of shipping in order to get them here. But I got both of them. And I'm excited. I'm very excited. There you are. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to open both of them. And I don't know if these things have, like, if one of them, like, so let me show you guys really quickly how the sets work here. Because each one has different stuff. All right, so this is the card deck for the green-purple one. And you'll notice that there is three versions of there's three versions of Mossanda. There's the regular, there's the special version, and then there's the extended version. I don't know if every single set comes like that, or if it's like randomly generated for you to get like to get them, and you have a chance of getting the special version here. By the way, these cards are, I guess, on the secondary market they're selling. Although I am seeing that while a lot of people are selling these things for shit tons of money, I do believe that this is going to cool down within the next couple of days. Again, do not buy these things for expense. Like the fucking retard that's selling this for $220, don't buy from him. Don't buy from him. He's just trying to see if you're going to spend on the hype, all right? He spent $50 to get it. He can go down to at least $100 for it, in my personal opinion. So yeah, a lot of these are very expensive. Don't spend your money on them. Just wait for them to come down. But the singular cards here are really where some of the value is being thrown out. And so my question is whether or not you get all three versions of Mossanda in this deck. And there's also like special versions of other ones in here. Mossanda was one of them, and I believe that there's another one. Yeah. So then there's also like three versions of Astegon, I believe is how you say his name. So there's like three versions of this in here. And so my question is whether or not all of them appear in there, because there's like two super special cards in this set. And it's like if they both appear in there, that's pretty cool. Because again, I don't know if those are being sold on the secondary market. Again, you have cards like this Lylene right here that is very pretty, very, very, very pretty. But like I have no idea like if like they are going to. Here's the thing that's got me. I have this card right here. Somebody wants $100 for it. I do not like. Listen, I love my Relaxosaurus. I don't think he's worth that much personally. I think the Relaxosaurus is like a $20 card, maybe $20. because he's a full art. He's got texture to him. He's really cool. He's very cute. He's very fat. But I don't think this is a $100 card. So I'm expecting this to go down eventually. But yeah, so like, I'm very curious to see how the singles for these pre-con decks, like how they will maintain, and whether or not, like, cause like, look at this. Oh, it's a cute picture of, fuck, wait, how do you, I never say the names of the pals out loud. I just like point to the one that I like. I give them all names. So this one, Elphidran. I'm curious to see if like this single, it, like has, like if people are trying to just sell the singles from this, which I think is insane personally. What are the other ones from this? Because I know there's two. Let's see. Oh, it was Grisbolt. It was Grisbolt. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open both of them. We're gonna show them off. Very cool. Very excited. All right, and then after I open both of them, we're gonna play DragonSword Awakening, and I will like sleeve them and put them in my binder, probably tomorrow, because I'm not working tomorrow. I still have more training to go to. I still have more training to go to at my job, but well, let's see which one do we want to open first, chat? I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to open this one first, so we're gonna open this one first. I think we're gonna open this one first. What if they reprint one issue but with different arts? That would be interesting. My red-blue structure deck has had an extended art foil Panglet. Oh, interesting. So it didn't have like the super special because if it didn't have the super special version, then that's telling me that like not every version is going to have all three versions, which is interesting. Listening about cards and so much about money instead of how it plays saddens me. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that like that's all people think about, because in my personal opinion, like these are really cool, and I do want to see the game do well in the long term. Especially since I like Palworld as a game. All right, so it does come with one pack in here. It does come with a pack. We're not going to touch the pack right now. We'll leave that for later. We'll leave that for later. Okay. So let's. Ooh, I don't want to like. Are they stuck together? Here we're gonna inch them out carefully. All right, so let's see, because again, if they don't all come with the special version, then again, and here's the thing that's kind of crazy. The pre-con decks are the only places you can get some of these cards. If you're not lucky in the pre-con deck, it's not like you can buy the main like stuff. And so you got to get lucky with getting the special cards in the pre-con. Otherwise, you kind of have to buy the singles if you want them. So anyway, let's see here. Let's see how lucky I get, chat. So I have regular Mossanda. I have a couple Gumosses. Okay, that's very interesting. Again, and I know there's like multiple copies of each one in here, which is really neat. Ooh, I like that. Stone Blast. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, we did not get like the special versions. We got the regular versions of Mossanda and Astagon here. That's really interesting, though. It's really, really, really interesting how they're doing that. I don't really like that, by the way. I don't really like that because that basically means you have to gamble on these structure decks with the hope that you can get those. I don't really like that. I think that's kind of dumb, in my personal opinion. Because I feel like if you're gonna subject to some cards to only one structure deck, you should either make the structure deck available to more people. Oh, there's more versions here. Okay. You should either make the structure deck more. Oh, okay. So I did get a special variant of it. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. But I do think that like you shouldn't like cap it to just the deck itself. Like if you want to have special cards, you should print them in the set as well so people have a chance to get them. Okay, so it looks like here, out of this set, we got the holo version of Astagon here, or the SR version. Very nice. Now, the difference between this and the regular one, let's see if I can find them. Yeah, so the main difference you'll see is one is extended past the border, and one sits inside the border. So yeah, one is the regular, one is extended borders, all that kind of stuff, which I think is kind of cool. All right, so we got a life counter, a material counter, and then you've got the soul cards. Now, the other thing that kind of bothers me about Palworld is the only way for you to get these, which you need these in order to play the game. You can only get these from the pre-con decks right now. So my hope is that they start including at least one soul card of some kind in future booster packs, because like you're gonna need some of these in order to play the game, I believe. So I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but like I it's kind of crazy that they don't include at least one of them in the main thing. Anyway, there we go. So this is the SR for the pre-con deck. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like that you can't get all the versions in there. Again, I understand the idea of just like wanting to give everybody a shot, but I feel like if you're gonna do a pre-con deck and you want to like encourage people to buy just one of those pre-con decks, I don't think it's right that you keep specific treatments of cards just to those pre-con decks. Because it's just like, do you know how many pre-con decks will get wasted just chasing after the special version of Mossanda? Like, way too many people are just going to try and open these to try and get the special version of that card, and it's going to be a waste. It's just going to be a waste, and that's really unfortunate in my personal opinion. I don't think that's a good design choice in terms of putting these together. One of my LGSs has the purple trial deck for $20. Go get it. Go get it, my man. Do it. 100%. It's a great idea, in my personal opinion. I am going to keep the box, by the way, because the box looks really nice. I think the box is really nice. Very super duper neat. And for the time being, I am going to put this back in there. At least for right now. What's my opinion on the plastic of these packs? I feel like they're overcooked. I don't know what you mean by plastic. I am not sure what you mean by that. Are you talking about this? I have no idea. Anyway, let's open this. Let's open this. Let's see what we get, chat. Oh man, very exciting. We get to see if we get anything special out of here. Wouldn't it be very funny if we got one of the super special rare cards out of this? The wrappers, I'll be honest with you, they're not much more different than like they're not much more different than Japanese packs. I'm going to be honest with you. This is very similar to Japanese, because when I opened up Pokemon cards, it's very similar. Very, very similar. All right, let's see what we get. We have a Tansy, Sphere Workshop, a Serpent, a Pen King, a Depresso, and a Kitsune, and Tombat out of nowhere. I'm actually curious if I have this one. Hold on. I'm actually kind of curious because let's see. I don't. Okay. So it'll go right here, I believe. Yeah, it'll go right there. That's cool. Here. I'll just sleeve it up right now because it's added to my collection. We'll just put her right there. Very neat. And I'll obviously look and see if these ones are needed for the collection later. But not bad. Not bad. Now again, what my plan is I would like to sleeve these up. I actually have some card sleeves that I can do for both 50 card decks. And then I can wrap them up and then we can learn how to play the decks, all that stuff. How much do the cards cost after scalping? I didn't buy these scalped. I bought these before they were scalped. So the MSRP price, honestly, it cost me what it was supposed to. How are you doing, Marshall? I thought you were from Utah. I lived in Utah for a couple of years after I was conceived, but I did not live there a majority of my life, if that's what you're asking. All right, we're gonna want to keep these over there, out of the way. Okay. Okay. So we got this. We have our second structure deck here, and we're gonna take out pack. Fuck scalpers. I agree. We're gonna put this back in the box. By the way, once I start playing DragonSword, I will open up the call for people that want to chill with me. American Fork. I've never been to American Fork, I'm going to be honest with you. I know roughly where it is, but I've never been there before. All right. Let's see if we get the special Grizzbolt or the special, the other one. I can't remember its name. But we have Grizzbolt, which is very cool. We have Jolthog. Shocking yet innocent. That's awesome. Kelpsea Ignis. Fox Sparks. That's a very cute art of Fox Sparks, not gonna lie. I'm denying my my true nature as a Californian. No, Stalker Child. Ooh, I like that. Mossand Deluxe. We already got a variant here. Some of these are already variants, which I think is kind of neat. And then we also have Blaze Mutt. Very, very neat. Again, I am probably going to slot some of these in the collector's binder later. This is the other big creature for this for the deck. Alphadran Aqua. So it's a variant. Oh, so we have like variants of both Jolthogs here. That's really neat. Kind of looks like Duel Masters. I have not played Duel Masters, so I couldn't tell you. Another Pangolin. You know, I think this is a variant of Pangolin. That's kind of interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. I do think I saw some hollowing back here, so that's kind of neat. Let's see. Single shot sphere launcher. Oh my gosh. And then you have the Lamb Ball. I actually think that comes from... Nope, never mind. It's part of this. A Ribbunny. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay. Here we go. So we got... Oh, that's interesting. It's not even like the special version of these guys. So we got a hollow version of Arsenox. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. And yeah, we got just yeah. All right, so that's the card there. It looks like interesting. So it could even not be like the main two big ones. That's really interesting. Let's see if I can pull up the page again because I wanted to look at this. Where is the Palworld page? I had it up literally. There it is. So it looks like you can get variant... Yeah, there's a variant version of Arsenox. And wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. Because there are... Dude. Again, I'm not really the biggest fan of locking variants of specific pals behind structure decks. Because there's so many variants of these different pals that you could get that like do you know how many of these you'd have to open in order to try and get a specific version? Because like there's a Mammarest one, there's different ones for Suzaku. The Pangolin has one. Dude, there's like 10 to 20 different things that could like be different variants in this. And they're locking the ability to get those behind the structure deck. Again, I just don't like that. I don't really feel like that. I just don't like that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Again, I like I like the cards, but I feel like these special treatments are going to be scalped because you can only get them like that. People will buy and waste a whole deck just to pull one card. This is a bit of a gatekeep to new players. It is kind of, I agree. It is a concern of mine, personally. I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't know how I feel about that. I do have worries. Hey, I don't have him, so that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. But yeah. Oh, I got two here. So I got a Zoe strategy and a Petalia. That's nice. I always like double rares in my sets. That's always nice. Always really cool. I'll sleeve those up right now. Either have every structured deck, have the structured version, or same rate as boosters. No, I would agree. I would agree. Again, like it's their first time doing this, and maybe you could argue it doesn't matter because you should like study what people do good and bad about TCGs and not follow the same mistakes of other TCGs. And oh, I already have this. This is my first repeat rare. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny because this is my second one now. Well, I will just stick it in the same one here. It's kind of funny, kind of ironic considering that there was a double there, but that's all right. That is all right in my personal opinion. Let me put in the Zoe card though. Let's see. That goes right after the Daydreams necklace, and this is the regular rare of it, so now it fits in there. Awesome. I think also this one I don't have, and maybe Wooden Wall as well. I just wanted to take a look, chat. Let me look real quickly. Yeah, so I definitely don't have the Black Marketeer in here. Although, do I have the Wooden Wall? I do have the Wooden Wall. Okay. So this guy, it's a regular sleeve. And then we'll slide him in there. The Zoe strategy also should get her own sleeve as well. UA also does this. What is UA? I'm unfamiliar. Okay. There we go. Union Arena. Ah, I've never heard of them. Maybe there's a reason. I don't know. Let's see. I want to double check them and see if any of these here I'm missing. I don't think I am, but let me just take a double look here, chat. Again, we're gonna be here for a while, so strap in. Because okay, I definitely have that one. Definitely, because we're gonna be here for a while, and it'll be fun. Let's see. I definitely have that one. Do I have this one? Do I? I do. I do. I believe I have the Depresso. What about the Sphere Workshop? I have the Sphere Workshop. And then the Monkey. I think I have the Monkey. I do. I do. And I'm like pretty sure I have a Depresso. Yep, I do. All right, so those are all other repeats. Cool. Thought it was Under Armour. No. Okay. Overall, I definitely feel a little bit more conflicted about the structure decks because, again, like, these are really nice and they put a lot of thought into building these and figuring out how they want them to go. But the fact that you can only get specific variants by opening specific ones, that's going to hurt the game in the long term, in my personal opinion. That's going to hurt the game. I don't know how it will fare, but like if that's how they're gonna print their cards, I don't like it. I think that's kind of gay. But what do I know? I just play card games. I just play card games and collect. I still think that the structure decks are cool. I still like them. I just don't think that that's the right way to do this kind of thing. I don't know. 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 I'd say overall, I like the products. I like the card game. Not even from like from an investor standpoint, I don't really care, you know, because like if I hold my boxes and they go to the moon or they crash, it doesn't really matter that much to me. I'm in it because I like Palworld as a TCG. But am I afraid for it being like a game that will sustain in the long term if they do that with their other structured decks? Yes, it does worry me. It does worry me. But as with everything, we'll just have to wait and see. We will just have to wait and see. I'm honestly interested to see if a reprint is coming down the line eventually. There are rumors that a reprint will happen. But we'll see. I think one problem you're going to have to see is unfortunately Bushy Road prints a lot of games, not just Palworld. So we'll have to see if they have the space to reprint, I guess. You misused the word game and product? I mean, like, it is a product, but it is also a game. Like, if you're talking about the game itself, I have no judgments for the game because I haven't played it. But in terms of, like, buying the product as something that to enjoy, something to collect, I think that, like, the way that they're doing it is kind of... It kind of is iffy to me. Kind of. But, again, it could change. Not a first edition reprint? No. They shouldn't do a reprint of the first edition. They should just print, like, the base trading card game, you know, as normal now, you know? They should just print the base game as normal now. Take away the first edition. Let the first edition stuff, like, age, I guess you could say. Let scalpers whine, bitch, and moan, and cry over it while everybody else just gets to buy their cards and enjoy their cards. I think one thing that I'm happy with is that the cards don't say first edition on them. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see any of the cards saying first edition. So even if they reprint the cards, the only thing that will say first edition is the box. Which is fine with me, you know, I don't really care. Anyway, we're going to move on from that. We're gonna move on from that, and we're going to play DragonSword. Now, I think we'll talk about this a little bit tonight. I think. My understanding from DragonSword is it's a game that was going to be a gacha game. Okay? It was going to be a gacha game. And the developers fought to make it not a gacha game. And they won, and now it's not a gacha game. So because of that, like, there's a lot of gacha-esque elements that are probably in this, but they were cut out. There's no money aspect to it. We likely will. Fair. I am gonna... Chills. There we go. And if my friends want to chill with me, they can. I think I said, I think you guys decided you wanted the... I think you guys decided you wanted the shot collar, so... So, give me a moment. Give me one moment. Let me set that up for you. It's not a gacha game yet. Well, you can buy skins. I think that's the, I think that's a big thing that you can do, is you can buy a lot of skins. Permission to hop in? Yeah. It can't hurt to have a few items sitting for a while. No, definitely. Like, since it's the first edition printing of something, you know, there is nothing wrong with just letting it sit, letting it age. I want Palworld product. I mean, that's fair. Hello, you are the band. How are you doing today?
He's dead.
He's dead,
Really?
for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I died. I died, man.
You did.
It's- Yeah, I died, you guys. Like,
Can't believe
I got
it.
better, but I got better, but like, you
But
know,
you died.
yeah.
What happened to my chest? There's a toggle to turn it on and off, and I turned it off today.
So Occo had a breast reduction. That's all it was.
Don't say that, please.
Rip.
I
Man.
would say don't say that. Okay. All right, chat. The collar is on. Same rules apply as normal. I would say be chill, but that is up to you guys. It's up to you guys. LD's chat thinks it's better Genshin only because because no gotcha. I have my issues with Hoyo, but Genshin and franchise is as big as GTA. Who is LD?
No idea.
Never heard of
I will say I am very sick of seeing just all the Genshin clones.
We'll see if this is a Genshin clone or if this is an original thing.
Which,
Personally,
people say it's all a Genshin clone. It all came from Breath of the Wild.
it's a I was gonna say it's a Breath of the Wild clone.
You know, I lived through the era of the WoW clone. You know, WoW came out, hit it big, and like fucking everything was World of Warcraft, right? Like everything was trying to copy it. And well, Akko's already died. Very good. But nah, I remember living through that era, and like it's funny as fuck to me that the Genshin clone isn't even a clone of Genshin, like Temp said. It's like, yeah, Genshin cloned Breath of the Wild, and then everything else cloned Genshin.
So sorry, Bradley. I just turned on the thing back on. Did someone say shock? Why? Yes. Thank you. Ah, fuck. Anyway, it seems like I have the option to play this in Korean or do not play, and if I select do not play, the character dialogue will be set to 0. So I'm fine with Korean.
Well, it's probably, let's be real here, it's probably better than whatever the English dialogue would have been, you know?
Yeah. Genshin used to be called Breath of the Wild before Covington. Still remember that? Or COVID. Oh, I was about to say, did Covington happen way before? It's a long time ago.
Like,
Anyway.
that is something that people will never, ever, ever mention. That Breath of the Wild.
This is
I've
funny,
been saying it for
but booby
years.
reductions always make me
Skyrim
feel
was
sad.
the RPG
Any
that everyone
psychiatric
copied
tapes?
until Breath of the Wild, and now every RPG is trying to copy Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And we're due for a new RPG where that is the new thing.
Alright.
So, okay, so keep in mind, this is MommaOcco's testimony, and the only thing I know is that she's doing $20. So obviously, I agree with everything she.
Thank you.
Oh, is there a shock collar on today? Don't mind if I
As
do.
somebody who
Insert
just,
evil laughter.
who just does not get
Oh,
the shock
and
collar
hi,
thing,
Bohemian.
why do you guys do this to yourselves? Like, seriously.
It makes money.
Because Chad enjoys it.
It makes money
And money.
well, it makes money and it allows chat to get me back for all of the weird shit I subject them to.
You know what?
See, that
is
one's
entirely fair.
I mean,
That's entirely
here's the thing. My chat last night was bringing up Andy Ditch. I blame you, Occo.
I'm not the only one that talks about Andy Ditch. I don't know why you're blaming me.
This is the part where I say, who?
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
No.
They're somebody that pretends to have autism. They actually have schizoaffective disorder, and they want everybody to take care of them in very gross and nasty ways.
To the point of diaper fetish.
Oh God. Okay. Yep. That's the time to quit. That's the time to quit.
Anyway, Dargan says this is funny, but booby reductions make me feel sad. Any psychiatric takes? Well, I mean, like I only turned it off because again, it was a request. Because I wanted people to see the model without the tits, I guess you could say. But we'll turn it back on other times. It just depends, you know. Oh. What do you guys think, by the way, of the rigging of the model, chat, with the other camera, because it's better now, I think you could say. Anyway, I don't think I have to worry about this. I think this is pretty fine. Credits, game version. All right, cool. Let's just get started, chat. Again, I believe it's I know next to nothing about it other than it's got like it's Animu. Oh, I might have to turn on subtitles. Hopefully subtitles are on already because it is in Korean. Yes, it is.
I guess the question is, how much of the character design survived localization? That's the question that needs to be asked.
Well, it is on Steam, so I don't know.
Yeah, Steam's pretty 50-50 with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Better than other places, better than Sony and Nintendo, but like 50-50 is still, the ratio could be higher.
Man just took a fire blast to the face right there.
Redhead has crosshatches on his base, so you know it's a tough battle.
Yeah.
Shonen logic. When the hero's got crosshatches, you know shit's serious.
Whoa. 15 days ago. It's like, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got in this place. Let's go back 15 days ago and I'll show you.
I think this first touch the dragon. Oh my god, dragon nest. Yeah, that was the thing.
Bunny.
Yes.
Rice, is that
Surprise.
you?
Yeah. Surprise, Paimon.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, okay, but are we talking original voice actor Pyra?
Yes.
Pyra, yeah. Oh god. You know what? I'm out, guys. Later. I ain't putting up with that shit.
I heard that the new one is much better.
Oh, I have to. But it'd be hard not to.
Not as annoying, so to speak. What's up, gingers?
I'm the only ginger.
You are. Is it really sad that I'm thinking to myself, I can see why it used to be a gotcha?
That's a big dude.
Did you say cross hatches? Maybe
You
Occo
live?
needs correction. Anger, anger, anger.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, just making sure. I don't need any of the homies just, you know, like getting shocked to death.
Yeah, I'm fine. Does this turn on the jacket? No, it doesn't. I forgot all of the I do have some toggles here. The toggle's not working. The toggles are not working. Hold on a moment, chat. Let me see if I can fix the toggles because they're not working on the thing. Ugh. They are not working. Why are they not working? Hold on. Requires me to go into settings. Let's see. Jacket. Oh, that's way different than let's see. Should be left shift 4 for the jacket, and now when I do that, that should do the jacket. It does not do the jacket. Okay, I am trying to fix this. It is not fixing. All right, we're just gonna leave the jacket on, and we'll there is the anger emote, but again, for some reason it doesn't want to work. I'll fix it later. I apologize, chat. It was working when I tried it.
You know, Occo, I just literally looked over at the stream on Discord, you know, and for like 5 seconds straight, I thought I was looking at Genshin.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Damn.
And And that's my problem with games like Wuthering Waves. Like, I understand these games are all like, so many of them are like very good by their player base, but they all feel samey.
At least I don't have to pay for it though, outside of the initial like pay for the game. And I guess skins, but like that's an optional thing, you know?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I will say, oh, go ahead, Tim.
No, I was say like the trend of gachas turning into single player games is definitely becoming bigger.
I'm all for it. I mean, listen, I got no problem with gacha games, but nothing turns me off to play a game more than it being a gacha game. Like,
yeah.
In my case, it's my rampant completionism, and I ain't spending $2,000 for a chance at every character. Like, nah, fuck that.
No, yeah.
The MC reminds me of Albedo from Genshin.
I
guess a little bit, but listen, when everybody has same generic looking anime characters, they all look the same.
I don't know. I'm getting slightly less gay Aether from Genshin, but that's just me.
Damn.
I will say one single player RPG that I liked the gacha mechanics from before the whole turning gachas into single player games thing was a thing was Xenoblade 2. Because that game rewarded your actual grinding time to be able to get every unit.
Sweet.
And I've been greatly enjoying Nikkei. Like, I've not spent any money in Nikkei, and I feel like almost every poll I do now just gets me a 5-star.
Yeah, but you save. That's easy for you to do.
Not even. Like, if there's something that I want, I'll save.
She just gave me $20, so obviously I heard everything.
Occo, I want to point out, like,
which is
just
something
full
I could
disclosure,
totally see happening
I'm
in
playing
this game.
Marathon right now,
As
and if I
someone who
lose
has
all my
had
shit
zero
because you're
interest in
screaming at the
gacha,
top of your
the
lungs,
only one that
I'm
ever
gonna
caught my
I'm gonna
interest
blame
was
you.
Steve.
Like, I'm holding personally
Nothing
responsible.
to do with Jane Doe at all.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I take no responsibility because you're playing fucking Marathon. What the fuck are you doing?
You know what? That is entirely fair, actually.
Sorry,
fair.
I take no responsibility for you sucking if you're playing Marathon. Thank you, by the way, Internet Zen Master. I appreciate it. That's the run button? That's the run button. Okay, so then we've got this. Oh, and that has a refuel, and then so does that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Marshall.
Oh, listen. Some people seem to think I glazed this game. Nah, man. I know this game is doomed. I don't pretend otherwise.
But if you're having fun, I mean, ultimately I think that is what matters. Like, we can shit on the game all day.
No, I should on the game.
It's one of those things where, is it something to do, and are you having fun doing something to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but hear me out. A wise man on 4chan once said, "Fun is a buzzword."
That's fair.
That wise man is stupid.
A rock mushroom. I definitely can see the gacha-esque elements, I guess, if you want to call them that. Like it outlining every item as you pick it up for the first time and telling you what it is. But granted, Breath of the Wild did that too, and so does a lot of Zelda games.
Yep. Marshall, you're playing Marathon by choice. That's on you. Marathon shoots good. Yeah, that's the thing. Bungie, whether Marathon is shit or not, Bungie knows gunplay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll also admit it's scratching an itch until Eve Vanguard drops in November or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I'm really looking forward to, just because I play Eve Online so damn much.
Could I have gone this way? Oh, never mind. That's a waterfall. Never mind. I could not have gone that way. Oh gosh.
Goblins.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's totally not one of those orc things from Genshin. I can never remember what they're called.
Hilly turtles.
Yeah, those things. Yeah.
You know what? These things actually at least look like goblins. Well, also with pigs, but
they're very in that style of like anime orc. If you know what I mean.
It seems like they don't attack me if I hit them, so it's very easy to stagger.
Save the Gyaru.
the dark elf is a dark elf chat.
I do like what I see though.
Okay, so we found our first girl in, so she's the one the game is gonna ship you with.
They're speaking advanced moon runes. I'm only familiar with very basic moon runes from my favorite animes.
Learning Japanese by osmosis from watching enough anime like your Antonio Banderas in the 13th Warrior.
Exactly. Oh wow, we just have magical healing abilities. We're so crazy.
꼬마, 너 굉장한 걸? 대단한 건 아니에요. 그러고 보니 이 근방에선 못 보던 얼굴인데. 옷차림도 영 생소하고. 전 다른 지역에서 왔거든요. 그래? 아무튼 고마워. 난 카스텔라야. 용병이지. 전 류트예요. 배를 타고 오르비스로 가던 중에
잠깐!
Oh look, it's the loud guy. Every anime character cast needs a loud guy. Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna call him John Loudman.
His name is Johnny, so.
Oh, I didn't even see that when I made that joke. God damn. There I go, being right all the time. Once again, it's literally John Loudman.
John Loudman.
Yeah.
Moonspeak, yes. She's top heavy, a little bit, yeah.
I've seen bigger.
Same.
Oh yeah, same.
Oh, interesting. So healing magic is a rarity.
꼬마야, 왕성으로 가는 길을 안내해 주마.
네? 아니요. 저 혼자서도 괜찮은데.
Almost as loud as Occo. Wow, chat. Wow.
Almost.
Okay, so now we have friends, and we can switch between friends. Oh, she carries an axe. I like that. Oh.
She's a knife ear that will beat you up.
With an axe. That's hot, though.
You know, okay, you know what? Okay, I'll be full disclosure. I'm no fan of knife ears, but I respect the ones who'll beat the shit out of you at the very least.
Yeah. All right, let's fuck these guys up. Of course, we're gonna have a wild swing like that. I mean, that's a pretty common thing to have. Oh, she's with the barbarian. Whoa! Wait, what are we doing here? Okay, so we have tagging
it's teaching you the
combos.
switching mechanic.
Yeah. Sword grab. Oh, that's actually kind of neat.
Yeah, that's
Genshin Impact has held churls. Who get used as stand-ins for? Well, you know what in every single doujin.
Was it good for you too? Jesus.
DragonSword is hitting every stereotype, and I am okay.
I had to up the intensity a while ago because it was not impacting me as much as it used to.
Oh no. You're getting used to it.
I am.
Yeah, I had to do the same thing actually. In the same spot I put the shot collar on my leg, I was not really feeling the 30, so I bumped up to 50, and then I moved it to a different part of the same leg, and I boomed it down to 30, and it was fine. So.
Man, y'all got nothing on Atari though. You're never gonna beat him.
No.
Why couldn't the lolly be the one with the giant axe? I mean, do we have a lolly with a
Maybe
giant
there
axe?
is a lolly with a giant axe.
Well, no, we already have the person with the giant axe.
Maybe there's another giant axe.
So confirmed, lolly. Also confirmed. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say now the lolly's probably a mage. Let's be real.
It's possible. Lollies do also make the best black mages.
I too have played Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. So some of the singles I bought today from the store include some of the Lord of the Rings, and I was kind of surprised at just how... I mean, like, again, I think the Universes Beyond for Magic is kind of weird, but I at least think that Lord of the Rings ones are nice because they fit a little bit better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but how about Universes Beyond for D&D, though? Because D&D is so in the shitter, they now have to try to...
Well,
people from
Universes
other fandoms
Beyond,
for that.
specifically for D&D, like that, like they're the same company.
I
can't get too mad about that.
I haven't seen much of the art, but I think I did find a couple of them. And some of the... so, like, some of the new things that they're doing with cards, I guess it's not really new. It's, like, it's new to me. But, like, one of the things they do is special treatments where the card is, like, completely different. And Bowman, do you play a lot of Magic? Or have you played Magic?
The last time I played it was in high school. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And the only thing I know is that she just gave me $20. So obviously I agree with everything she... No,
If there's one thing I absolutely hate in this world, it's people who say everything is doomed. Nothing's gonna get better and you should never hope. If you want to be miserable, fine, but don't spread your doomerism to me.
I am in agreement. I am of the belief that, like, you know, there is shit that sucks, but you shouldn't feel like everything sucks, you know? That's why, like, I've moved away from the, I've tried to move away from the, fucking, what's it called? The culture warrior, everything sucks, and more into the, well, yeah, there's things that suck, but how can I make it more fun for me? You know, that's why, like, I got back into Magic, and I am playing Magic, because even though Magic does have things that suck, there's a lot that I still like about it, like the Final Fantasy stuff.
Well, and that's the thing, too, is, like, you have so many people who are like, oh, you shouldn't buy this game because it's immediately woke, or they're doing something. Like, what if I just want to play it? Like Persona 4 Revival is one of those things. I'm like, I understand why we should be concerned. I understand the issues, but I'm still excited. I'm still gonna play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm beginning to notice that too, where it's like a lot of, you know, culture war people are just in this phase of, oh, everything sucks, like nothing, engage with nothing, and I'm just tired of it.
Yeah,
and it's actually very specifically the anti-woke people.
Yeah, I believe anti-woke is not actually a thing. It's just normality. But then there's people who actually adopt the label, and they become really insufferable.
Some of them do, yeah. Some of them definitely do. Temp, there is a card called Louis Sua's Sacrifice. It's a really good card.
I'm not surprised. I mean, that was one of the major things literally in the opening cinematic for A Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
So.
It says, as an additional cost to cast this spell, because it's a 1-drop, but in order to cast the spell, you have to sacrifice a legendary creature, or you just pay 2 more mana, and with it, you can counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or non-creature spell. I think, oh, jeez. Thank you, Lobstarter, for the 2. EFAP, especially Fringy, are guilty of this. I don't really watch that much EFAP, but what I have seen is just, I like the overanalyzation that I've seen some of them do, but I can understand why it would be annoying to just listen to somebody overdo it. Oh, you know what? I need to put this, because fun fact, Temp, there's also an Ishgard land card. It's really beautiful.
That's not surprising at all.
Actually, it's not like, yeah, it's like a really good card. I need to put that with the land cards here. I'll set it aside later, but.
Another great example of the, like, I'm becoming less and less like desensitized to like the type A, type B, type 1, type 2 gender shit.
I still think
I don't like it. I think it's gay. I do agree. I would rather just male and female. But I think if that's what a lot of anti-woke people are latching onto, it's like, but why?
Well, I definitely see the idea of just like if you give them any quarter, then they're going to just take a mile, and you can't give them anything.
Oh yeah.
And trigger the octopus with a $2 super. You definitely does. Although now you're gonna make me look out for it, so maybe you ruined it. But I do think that like to an extent it's just like you can't let people have any quarter. By the same token, don't be afraid to just like enjoy shit if shit is good, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, like to draw a comparison with myself. Like I play Marathon. I recognize it's got a ton of problems. I feel like there's a lot of people who are unironically grifting off this game just because it's popular behavior right now. And Occo died again. Yeah, no, it's like I feel like there's people who are also grifting off the game because hating on it gets views right now.
Is to offer better alternatives.
Exactly.
Case in point.
Well, it's the same. Another great concept is the anti-woke crowd. I've been saying for Monster Hunter, specifically Wilds, for ever since it came out. They tried saying one of the main characters in the story was intended to be like ugly, man-faced, and just like it was intended to be them diving into what is normal.
Oh yeah, the blonde woman with the hammer. Her.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, she was like a girl boss, and I loved her.
Oh, Olivia's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually a really good character.
Yeah. But that's the thing is like, you stop looking through the lens of trailers. Play the game first. If you notice these problems, then call it out.
Well, the thing an anti-woke person who does that would never want to hear is for you to say you're being just like the woke are.
Yeah,
they never want to hear that.
You're just ruining things with offering no solutions and stuff. He's got bombs.
No, I don't mean Gemma. I mean Olivia. Gemma was very much. You can tell she was a sex icon. With her design.
If you call Gemma a woke character, you are fucking blind, man. I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, I mean Olivia.
A woke character.
Okay.
Cards.
Now I will admit, what Lobster could be mentioning is Gemma's design for the expansion, because they did like really shorten her hair.
Oh wait, she's a different design in the expansion. What?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Hold on, I got it for you.
Yeah, I'll look at the moment I get a minute here.
Here we go. I will just DM it to you.
Am I dead? Yep. I'm not dead.
Like, it's still a really good design, but.
Well, okay, listen. I'm gonna make the spicy hot Monster Hunter take right now that we could have got, femboy handler in World, but no, we got the handler. And
I actually didn't mind the handler. I didn't like her in Iceborne.
Bayonetta was epic.
Which was annoying,
dude. Unironically,
I'll be honest. I kind of wish she just got fucking eaten, man.
I kind of feel like if Bayonetta came out today, some people would call her woke.
They would.
Some people do call her woke. Still.
Yeah, they do. You can say Yorch Torch. It's okay.
Yeah, a lot of. Okay, apparently the anti-woke crowd is also getting mad at Stellar Blade. Specifically the new one. Apparently Shift Up released an AI singing thing.
The CEO or whatever.
I can understand why some people would be upset with that, because it's just like you have all these tools and you just use AI to create this. But I imagine they didn't just use AI, did they?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I actually need to find it before tonight.
It's AI trained off of. Okay, so it's AI trained off of their own it's like their own in-house. Was it learning model or whatever the fuck it is?
Right.
It's something that they developed with their own assets and shit. The thing is, though, is that you're never really gonna see AI used prolifically in their shipped up stuff, because dude's wife is one of the main artists, and she despises AI.
And yet they did this.
I don't pretend. I saw that music video. I'm not going to pretend it looked good. It looked like shit because, well, AI. But I feel like people are also losing their shit over it.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll watch that tonight, Occo. I found it.
You found it?
I found it. We'll watch it tonight.
All right, sounds good.
They probably like here's the thing. Most of these companies are going to use AI to some extent. Most of them already are. But if we're
Maybe-
talking about Gen AI, I doubt they're going to use that for Stellar Blade. Like,
No, I don't think they will.
yeah, I doubt it.
I'm sure this was just a marketing tactic.
Yep.
Yeah. And probably just the dude trying to show off, like, hey, look, my interest in AI. Here's what we've worked on because you know I like AI.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, no, they've had plenty of chances to use AI in their art process. Nikkei would have had ample opportunity to use it, and so far that's not happened.
yep.
Right.
Here. I'm just gonna make a thread for it in the Dogwave docket because there's clearly more stuff I'm finding just by looking it up.
Asia doesn't mind AI. No, they don't.
No.
Asia is like they're totally in like trying it out and embracing the tech.
Yep.
I guess I am part of this guy's crew, and I don't have any choice in the matter.
You will join the main character faction, Occo. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, the people getting mad at that are those that are just objectively, oh, anything AI is cringe and bad, and I hate those people.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are some good applications of AI that can be used,
Yeah.
but they just lump that in with like Gen AI, and I'm just like, that's kind of gay of you.
I think I'm going to be honest. I think the funniest AI accusation I've seen was levied at me, of all people. Apparently, the guy who did my stream avatar uses AI because people don't like me.
How dare they use AI because I do not like Marshall?
Yeah. Oh no. He doesn't use AI. That's the thing. But I mean,
Yeah, I know. I saw when you were mentioning that on Twitter a while back. I was like, that's a choice to hate somebody so much you accuse an artist of using AI.
Yeah.
yeah.
Excuse me.
That's definitely a choice of all time.
It's a plus ultra
Yeah.
move. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him.
Exactly.
So, from what I can tell, the Stellar Blade thing was actually done by Shift Up's own internal AI.
Yep.
And it wasn't entirely AI, it was like using assets they had built for Blood Rain mixed in with a little bit of AI.
Enter a
but-
name for the
yeah.
crew.
That's what I mean, is that's what they're doing, is that it's their own AI thing and they're training it on their own stuff.
Yep.
It's not like it's just, oh, go over to Chat GPT or Grok or some shit and just like, hey, generate me Eevee from my video game. So
Yeah, exactly.
Blood Rain. Yeah.
All right. That's
Yeah, I feel
definitely a
like-
name.
I feel like that's going to be a thing people are going to have to get used to, is the fact that a lot of these companies have their own internal, models that they're going to be utilizing.
Just like that.
Obviously, I agree. Everything she
Half the anti-woke crowd
Well, no,
are
that
mocking
was
the
an
woke
AI model.
coping
That was
and
Occo
trying to
getting the
say
shit
they
shocked out of him.
won
But
when they
I know what you
failed.
mean.
See also Wokehammer
Yeah, no,
trying
that's
to
the thing,
claim
is
that
that's
femstodes
I
were a
don't, if
success
they're doing
because
it through their
GW's
own
shareholder meeting claimed the
built
set did
AI,
well.
Learning engine, and they're feeding their own assets into it to generate stuff, I don't have an issue with that.
Thank you. Thank
They're
you, Chad.
generating it based off of their own crap.
Yeah.
If it was them just going and stealing other assets or using just an online, AI asset thing, then or AI generation model, then, I'd have more things to say about it.
Oh
Reminds me.
shit.
Nick it at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, Temp. I don't know if you were here when I showed off some of the Final Fantasy cards I got. I found an Emmett Selk in a card shop today.
Really?
Yeah. It was a base one, so it wasn't as expensive as some of the Surge Foil ones, but I was like, well, I wanted Emmett Selk, because he's the other character from 14 I would go gay for. So I'm getting him. Internet Zen Master brings up a good point. He says half the anti-woke crowd are mocking the woke and coping and trying to say they won when they failed. See, also, Wokheimer trying to claim Film Studies were a success because GW's shareholder meeting claimed it did well. Here's my thing.
Oh,
I think
that whole thing.
I think that there are people that had endeavors and did things that did relatively well, in my personal opinion, and they pushed back against the norm, and in my personal opinion, helps to correct some things, quote unquote, so to speak. By the same token, I also think that some people just decided that, like, oh, we're good, we're done here way too early, and it's just like,
Yeah.
no, you're not done here. You should keep fighting for, you know,
Yeah.
keep fighting. And yet some people just was like, no, we're done here. And it's just like, but why? You know? You know.
Speaking of GW, do they ever post their sales numbers for their for their little mini
No.
their mini sales?
No, they don't.
Oh, so
It's
then
also-
they're just like, trust us, bro. The Fem Studies were
Oh.
totally popular and sold well.
Oh no, it's funny too because apparently what they're using as justification for that is the sales of things. Okay, so the only kits for the Custodes with female models, it's called the Custodes Custodes Sodality. It's like it's the fucking
Yeah,
like
that
it's the
sounds
basic
gay.
infantry squad, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they use like Roman terminology and shit for Horus Heresy stuff. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I mean, yeah, that checks
yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's the kit with with the female heads. You know, air quotes female heads. If you take one look at those and think that's a woman, that's a whole other argument.
Woman
As
or
far as
ugly man, you decide.
Yeah, I personally, I'm of the opinion female Custodes don't exist in the minis because those are just men.
I agree.
But anyway, the Sodality is the only kit with air quotes female heads. There's also the rest of the kits are the Venatari Custodians. They're like jetpack guys. They have no female heads, not one.
Yeah.
The Shield Captain everyone thought was female is actually male.
That's brutal.
And the rest is a dreadnought. You know, that's a dreadnought. Like, it's a mech and tanks.
Yeah, at that point, it's a
And-
mech. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Now, and the thing people have noticed now is that after the models, the initial release of the models did flop, the Venatari kits and the dreadnought kits and the tank kits are selling. The shit without women. The Sodality kit is the thing that the Sodality kit and the battle box that initially had them are the things that flopped. That's what people are noticing. People are buying the shit with no women in it.
Yeah, it's curious. It's almost like having how long has it been now? 40 years of 40K with no women Astartes and shit.
That's kind of funny.
And now you try to force it into there, and now it's like, look what isn't selling.
Yeah, Custodes first got major elaboration in the lore when the Horus Heresy came out. And
Yeah.
that's something like what, 25, 30 years now, something like that. And they had a little bit of lore in like, say, first edition, and that was really it. But even way back then, it was saying they were all men. So yeah.
Yeah. No, for as little as I've delved into 40K, it's like so obvious they don't give a shit about their actual female factions.
I'd say for Sisters of Battle, that's not true. For Sisters of
A little bit more for
Silence,
Sisters of Battle, but Silence, yeah.
oh no, that I've done I did a video on it. How Games Workshop cut the Sisters of Battle unit choices from Horus Heresy Second Edition, which was like somewhere in the ballpark of 10 to 14 units, down to like 4. Well, technically 5 if you count their specific vehicle, but 5 units if you count the vehicle in Third Edition.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah, I just wonder why. I mean, I understand it's them being tourists, but it's like you have female factions right there. Why are you not supporting that and just trying to force yourself into, you know, the Space Marines and the fucking, you know, Custodes and shit.
Yeah.
Because it's the classic answer, you know, like they're not trying to build up women, they're trying to break down men.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one that my model artist said is really good, or that they liked a lot. But I guess I have no idea how you earn the character. See, there's this currency here to get characters, but since it's not a gacha, I'm wondering how you get more characters after you spend this one.
I believe side quests. Actually,
Is it side quests?
Oh,
I believe I heard side quests.
Is this that new game?
Yes.
DragonSword Ascendance.
DragonSword.
Awakening.
Yeah. The gotcha, not gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, is that the lolly
I like
right
character
there?
Designs.
Yep, that's the lolly right there. And she
She's
is
adorable. I
she
like her.
is the mage. Oh, she's adorable.
Hey, attack another one onto Bohemond is right all the time.
I love how the book is like half of her character models.
I know, it's funny. She's adorable though.
I love the trope of like the little lolly character that has an oversized weapon or oversized item.
Yeah, is this the Shota? That is definitely the Shota.
Looks like it.
That is 100%. Oh, I like that it shows you their combination recommendations.
Oh,
for
wait.
these.
But does he use a bow? That's the question.
No, ooh.
Oh,
wow.
look, assassin chick.
She's got her tits out right there.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like, at least in terms of character design, the game survived localization. Nice.
Yeah. I think this is the Bowmaster.
That's a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
That is a crossbow.
Very big
That's a
one.
big crossbow.
No, that's a ballista right there, my man.
The term I was going to use was medieval railgun, but that works too.
I mean, no, yeah, fair.
All right, chat. Whoever super chats me next gets to choose which character I get first.
Oh no.
Anybody over $5 can choose which character I get first. Otherwise, I'll just like pick it eventually. Yep. Oh, I already have a third character. That's interesting. Okay. My chat's going a little wild right now. Can't imagine why.
Oh yeah.
Who's the top
Yeah, no, I
heaviest?
have
Oh,
no
that's a good
idea.
question.
So okay, so this is MommaOcco's testimony, and the only thing I know is that she just gave me $20. So obviously, I agree with everything she. No,
Pick Tart because she's cute
All right.
and funny. Loudly
you know what?
crying,
Somebody
loudly
gave you money
crying,
for it.
loudly crying.
We got Tart now. How big is the team allowed to be?
The mage.
Sorry. Ah! I'm going to imagine the mage is the lolly one, but thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
I was about to say you're a little late, but... Okay, so teams can only be of 3 people.
okay, so keep in mind, this is MommaOcco's testimony. And the only thing I know is that she just gave me $20. So obviously, I agree with everything she. No,
As an orc main, I kit Bashta, Granny Femstodes. Model using Stormcasts, Custodes, and a Vampire Countess head as a joke, skill test. My Mega Nobes will get Custodes armor. My Femstodes was better than official GW models. WTF?
Oh, they all have bugs. Interesting. All right, we'll keep this group for now. She's got shock and daze, it looks like. Let me actually see what she's good with. Oh, there's level up stuff. Okay. She is again very adorable. And it levels her attack. Yeah, we'll just give her all of the materials. There you go, chat. We'll put all of our money into the girl that needs to grow the most. All right. Oh, that's expensive. Okay, interesting. They went all in on that Goober's design, yeah. Shocking Days perfect. What do you mean?
어서 오세요.
Hey, look, Chad, it's me.
용병 길드 사무소입니다. 무엇을 도와드릴까요?
Dang.
Kind of.
잘 지냈어? 카스텔라님, 아리아님, 요즘 자주 뵙는 것 같네요.
Best guild name ever. Yeah, I thought gay for cheap cards was good.
아, 이 꼬마는 뮤트야. 오늘부터 우리 용병 단원이지. 아, 안녕하세요. 뮤트입니다. 잘 부탁드려요. 앤, 지금
Purple
접수할
woman.
수 있는
Yes.
기회가 있을까? 오, 운이 좋으시네요. 때마침 수준에 맞는 적당한 의뢰가 들어온 참이에요. 오르비스 정문까지 도시락을 배달해달라고
Oh,
의뢰입니다.
we have a quest with your skill level. You're gonna deliver somebody's lunch.
우리 수준에 맞는 적당한 의뢰야? 대체 우릴 뭐로 보는 거야?
Caucasian Occo? Sure.
게다가 도시락 전부는 직접 갖다 먹으라고.
Oh, I feel like I got shocked and the whole conversation died.
난리야? 우리 이러지 말고 좀 더 의뢰다운 거 있잖아. 주변에 나타나는 마무리라고 해봤자
But anyway, going back to what was previously talked about, I do think that like you can't just like fight against the woke. You have to actually like provide an alternative. That's kind of why I like side scrollers, because you know Craig is actually trying to do something, and I think that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing where, and this is a thing I've seen in anti-woke people, where they'll say things like, "Oh, we don't need to make anything new. We have old stuff that's good. We don't need new stuff.
Yeah.
Let the wokes have it." And then there's also ones who'll say, "We need to build, guys. We need to build things, new things," and then they'll do nothing. Like,
Yeah.
that's someone else's problem, though.
Yep.
I'm
Other people need to build
is
things.
that, you know what? You see like game companies and stuff killing your favorite games with woke shit. Make your own spiritual successor to it if you hate it so much. Make your own successor to Halo if you have such an issue with the new games.
I mean, some
With-
people are
Right.
making their own version, aren't they?
I mean, like I know I'm a nobody, but like a large part of my motivation to, actually start writing stuff is because, well, a lot of shit I used to like sucks now. Guess I'll make my own,
Yeah.
even if it goes nowhere. At least I'm trying. More than like say a certain hamburger from McDonald's I won't mention the name of, so you don't get your whole YouTube channel taken down, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Ah, yes. That burger. Yeah.
Oh, do I get a
Yes.
mount?
Do you get them out?
Maybe. Future gaming is indie. I agree.
Yeah, it's like just go and start making, like, that's the thing. They have to go and make their own thing. These companies, even if you do, the most that's going to happen is if you cause them to fail too much, they'll just get folded. They'll get disbanded. They'll get closed. They'll get folded into the main, publishing company or whatever they're a part of.
Oh.
And the same shit will continue. Those, what was it? That fucking, the lead or whatever for Veilguard failed their way up into a WotC game.
Oh, she's adorable. Look at her riding the beetle.
That's all these
The way-
people do.
Well, the way I look at it, right, there's no more profit incentive for wokeness anymore. It's not because there's no more USAID money funding it. But the reason we still see it, there are a lot of people who are legitimately just doing it for love of the game. And they're going to keep getting passed around from company to company until it becomes such a, financial strain to have those people that they'll get fired.
Yeah.
Now, this won't happen instantly, but it's going to happen.
Smash
We're still going to see it
JT.
for a year.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. I am playing DragonSword and
Swad.
with my shot collar on because people asked for it and I said okay. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't know. This game feels very it definitely has a feeling, but I'm glad that it's free outside of paying $40 for
Let's
it.
say it's not free.
It's not free. It's $30 or $40.
$30 you just want the base game.
Anyway.
It is $45 if you want the deluxe edition, and then there's all of the outfits.
Yeah. I think all the outfits are cool though. I think the outfits are pretty neat. And it is also in Korean, if I remember correctly. So we're
Yes,
listening
this is
to
Korean.
Korean Moon Runes right now. I like that we have a dark elf in the beginning here. We don't have enough dark elf representation.
목장은 커다란 나무가 있는 언덕 위쪽에 있어.
Talk to the shepherdess. All right, here, can we do this? Oh wow, so it's just the same size no matter which character's on it. Okay, interesting. If the beetle was smaller when the lolly was riding it, that would have been more adorable in my personal opinion. Oh, it can climb things. Oh, we can climb things. Holy shit!
Yes, it's definitely
Definitely
a
a
feeling,
feeling.
Occo. Definitely a feeling.
Definitely a feeling. Yes.
But yeah, it is not enough to just not buy these games. Companies need to fail, and people need to start making replacements of things that they want.
Mhm.
Because it's clear that we've not been able to tell the woke crowd to go fuck off and make their own thing. They've completely infected the AAA game industry.
Yeah, Anita Sarkeesian is still in there, still doing her thing, and well, I think the thing is like, I'm okay with some places like struggling because they were kind of subpar anyway, and the hope is that we just get something better in return.
I mean, I've been saying it, and I'm going to sound like a simp for saying it because I fully deserve. Having been someone who's paying attention to what's happening, at least in the Japanese side of gaming, things there are recovering, minus a few outliers. Sega's one of them.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
like Capcom and Square, I've said it before, you can definitely see they are trying to right the ship.
Yeah, I would
I mean,
agree.
Square purged their whole damn localization wing.
Yeah. And I know people are going to give Square shit for the whole the Final Fantasy VII remake art books that came out recently that basically said that higher up management was demanding censorship for Tifa. And they literally mentioned that in the book.
Yeah, I saw that.
Interesting.
I'd say.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, that one feels more like that was previous management, and I made it clear that with the current president of Square being despised by companies like BlackRock and Vanguard, that clearly Square is trying to fix things, and BlackRock is mad they are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's why they went through that massive restructuring in the last like 4 years.
안녕.
Right, yeah.
And they've actually apparently it's gonna be for the docket tonight, but they did remove De Novo off of the newest Dragon Quest game.
절대로 위험한 일은 그래.
So Square is seemingly on the outs with De Novo.
Ooh, sheep.
The faster we can get rid of that dog shit, the better.
I agree.
Find the runaway sheep. Am I just supposed to corral them back?
It's like, what they're paying the license for De Novo, and for what? I mean, these games still get cracked basically day one.
Well, that's probably why they're removing it. It's just like,
I thought
if
they were
they're
removing
getting
it because it was
cracked,
expensive.
well, that's probably also part of it too. But like, if it does nothing, why are they paying for it?
Yeah. It's like,
They could put
You
that
know,
money
it's
towards
just like,
actual game development.
yeah. And it's just like Gabe said anyway. It's like, if you provide a good service, you provide a product that's worth buying, people are going to buy it.
No, exactly.
You're still going to get people who pirate it, but like, why are you trying to, stop piracy when it's going to be a minuscule amount of games that are a minuscule amount of copies that are pirated compared to, you know, the many more who will buy it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, Silk Song is a great example of that. I mean, it was $20, and it did so well that people were like, you know what? I'm not gonna pirate this because
How does this
it's
work?
cheap. It's not a service issue. Anyone that pirates it is just a shitbag.
Yeah.
Oh, she does Thunderbolt too. Hell yeah.
But yeah, in general, my opinion of the AAA gaming industry is that, like, it just, at this point, it just needs to collapse. It's been overdue for the bubble popping for years.
Xbox's new CEO's effectiveness remains to be seen, but her purges of a lot of studios they
what
bought,
have we gotten out of the
cutting them
last 10
loose,
years? Games
which in the era
hiking
of
up
no
in
venture
price.
capital is a
Games
death
costing
sentence,
way
is a
more
good
than
start.
I believe they should, because they want to focus on, you know, let's put in fucking 15K textures in every single blade of grass and make this shit so unoptimized that you need the best graphics card to be able to play it at frame generation and DLSS upscaling from fucking, you know, 720p to 4K. It's like, what the fuck?
Did you see that?
So you
see
can
that,
get maybe
see that
60
video
frames?
of the? Did you see that video of the ground in Halo demake? How needlessly detailed it is.
What is this?
Yes. And you know what's very funny is it's not only needlessly detailed, they have, you know, things like chromatic aberration, you know, film grain, all that shit. You turn that off, it looks so much better. And they don't give you the option to turn off any of those settings. It's like, why would you make that choice? To make your game look dog shit, even more so. You add in all this needless detail, then slap on a bunch of grain, like film grain and all this shit to make the game look uglier than sin. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, it makes sense if you're a pretentious theater kid who doesn't actually know how to develop a game.
Yeah, and the funniest part is that, like, I've been showing it off. I was showing it off in a Discord call earlier, and like, most of it is offensively bad. I'm not gonna lie, it fucking sucks. And then you get to, like, some places like 343 Guilty Spark, and I'm like, holy shit, this is what this whole game should have been like. Because 343 Guilty Spark is a well-made remake of that level. I'm like, why is the rest of the game this fucking awful?
I mean, listen, we absolutely needed the Covenant to have a ship called side missions where the Covenant has a ship called the Triumph of Tolerance.
The Triumph of Tolerance. And then
of course they put in the axis.
What kills it?
What's the UNSC ship called?
Burden of Proof. Unironically, the human ship sounds more Covenant than the Covenant ship.
Oh. Can I pick it up? I can pick it up. Oh, I can't run with it.
Which I find very fucking funny.
I can just pick up an entire sheep. Holy cow.
Yep, that is yours now. You know what? They don't want you to know this. Sheep are free. You can just take them. I have 50 right now.
Imagine not taking the free sheep. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. No, I had to do a double take when I saw that. I was like, why is it called Triumph of Tolerance? And you named the UNSC ship Burden of Proof. Burden of Proof sounds like something you'd hear from the Covenant.
Well, look, okay. Unironically, there are a lot of people, like woke people, who think the Covenant are the good guys. So,
they're literally religious extremists. It's so wild to me. How do you misread
Yeah, but they're diverse, you guys. They're diverse, though.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Somebody tried to say that the Covenant are tolerant because they have multiple races in the Covenant. And I'm like, all right, the Taming of the Hunters, the Grunt Rebellion, the Great Schism, you know, a lot of tolerance there, guys.
It's just the Cabal from Destiny.
Yeah, the different ages of fucking not strife. That's the wrong thing. They use very similar wording to 40K for a lot of this shit. But
Yeah.
it's like their age of reconciliation, their age of doubt, their ages of like struggles and shit. It's like it's 100% the prophets are the ones in control, and they subjugate every other race under them, even the Sankili. Do these people not know that every time the prophets have tried to made somebody join their covenant, it's because they know Forerunner tech better than the other races? So they just go to glassing and like fucking mass genocide until they go, oh, all right, yeah, we'll join your covenant so that we don't get fucking glassed into oblivion. This is what they do. How do you miss that?
In the end, diversity was the undoing of the covenant. That's not wrong.
It's really
Pretty
not.
much. They were like, all right, we added the brutes. The brutes were treated like shit as well because the elites would sabotage their ships and stuff and give them malfunctioning or low quality tech, and the brutes just had to kind of like deal with it.
Yeah.
And then the prophets were just like, you know what? The elites are getting a little too smart. They're getting a little too powerful. What if we just had this savage race that we brought into the covenant recently, murder them all? And made them the ones that were the leading race.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. This comes off to me. I get why they like the Covenant now. This is just socialism.
It's really socialism, but like it's the exact kind that you would expect, where you know the ones at the top are at the top because they hoard all the wealth and all the knowledge.
Yep.
True.
It's like every time
the prophets are literally Jewish.
It's like every time that, well, the Nazis killed socialist things. Like, yeah, they killed the other socialists.
Right?
Yeah. It's like do you ever stop to think that maybe socialists are killing all the socialists?
Like when you think about it too. It's in the game as well, 1 through 3, like with Truth, Regret, and Mercy, where the Prophet of Truth, unironically, is very funnily named the Prophet of Truth, allows the other 2 prophets to get killed because he's just trying to get more power in the Covenant to become the only leader instead of the 3 of them. Because he didn't like the other 2, he tolerated the other 2. Oh wait, you know what? There it is. There's the tolerance that we've been trying to find. Silly me. He tolerated the religious dementia-riddled fucking prophet and the other guy who's also the religious fucking dementia-ridden leader.
I see bees.
This is the worst version on the Tower of the Good Guys. Unironically, this is. I would believe. I would.
Okay, who said the
I would
Tower of the
agree
Good Guys?
more.
Who said that in chat? I'm gonna strangle you. Not really, but
No, Tabe said this is the Covenant tolerance thing is the worst version of the Tower of the Good Guys.
yeah.
Unironically, it is because like if you put them side to side, I would be more inclined to believe the Tower of the Good Guys over the Covenant. The Covenant just straight up are not good people.
Bee! Bee is dead. The bee had money on it.
It's why I was like, you know what? If the Covenant showed up in 40K, they'd probably immediately align with the Tau.
Yeah.
From my knowledge of the Tau, they seem very similar.
Graphics junkies, red. Sony fanboys for the most part, have been a bane on the
the
gaming
lolly
industry
sounds
for
like
decades.
Kirby.
Also, prophets are just Tau ethereals
Capofolio.
with cooler hats.
Yeah.
Regret was a scribe who got his job by
Capofolio.
blackmailing
Hell yeah.
Truth IIRC.
But can it recite Bible verse and then kill demons with the power of God?
I think even the power of Vor.
No.
Not if you've seen.
The power of the Vor God, yes.
Yeah, no, not if you've seen, Christian Kerbo.
Ah, fair. You know what? Fair.
Yeah, no, unironically,
Unironically.
it's just yeah, it is ironically. No, I lost my train of thought for a minute. No, it's just I do not like the people on Twitter that claim to be Halo fans, especially if they have Halo Fest in their name. 100%, I'm sure they're a tourist.
I bet you Vex is one of those people.
Oh,
Purity
good Lord.
testing must continue.
You mean the girl who's constantly begging and named herself after something from Destiny? That one?
Yes.
I mean, when I did find Vex originally, she was a Destiny content creator.
I saw this Vex Milk. Yeah, Vex Milk. Vexoria. Listen, if I'm saying Vexoria, I'll just say Vexoria. But no, Vex Milk is funny. You guys see that she was like saying, "Hey guys, I need $500. Don't ask why."
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I mean, she's on the countless sides, hasn't she?
Huh?
She's on the countless sides to ask for money.
Yeah, it's always, but it's really funny to just see her like say, "Hey guys, I need $500. Don't ask."
Didn't she one time try to like find like a trip with like her wife or something? Or
She's got a boyfriend, a cuck boyfriend, in my
boyfriend, I
personal
forgot.
opinion.
That poor man.
I know, right?
no, to be fair, if he's with her, he's asking for it.
Straight to the point, no BS. I like a woman who's direct. Have I considered doing an online multiplayer of Halo Gold Source? I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain. I'm the Halo guy, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Gold Source sounds like it. That makes me feel like it's like a Gold Source like.
Like, are you talking like Source Engine version of Halo or something? That's all I can think of when I hear Source.
Okay, when someone says Gold Source, I think of like someone finds like a special like developer copy of something. It has like all the.
Yeah, like elaborate on what you mean by this.
Because the only frame reference I can think for Gold Source is like when someone found a Gold Source, or I think something copy of StarCraft, which is basically like they gave you developer toolkits and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those special developer copies of a game. Is it mod for the original Half-Life?
Okay, mod for the original.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Kinda...
I imagine it had something to do with Source. I was like, Gold Source, that's the only thing I can think of.
Like Source, Halo, Gordon Freeman.
Source, please.
John Freeman?
Source,
Martin Gordon?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
No, he beat me to it. Frick.
Right.
I love how the irony in Bungie lore, the Covenant are killing their own gods so the prophets can keep their positions. That's really funny.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
The
and,
prophets discovered-
and
the
somehow...
prophets- Go ahead, Herfox. You say something?
Oh, I was... Yeah, no, it was, it's literally, yeah, no, that's literally what it is. It's just, it's ironic, is that they know that the humans are descended from Forerunners, but the problem is that, 343 decided to make the worst fucking retcon of all time.
The whole point was the irony.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the prophets weren't in it for the religion. They were in it for their own power.
Yeah, well, specifically the three of them, Truth, Mercy, and Regret, because
yeah,
they
the three
know
top
the truth.
ones.
Yeah. They're the ones who actually know the truth, and then that's why they started saying is, well, we got to eliminate the humans, they're heretics.
Even though the elites started pushing against it because, damn, the humans have been...
Yeah, even the elites were like, that's... Yeah, they were even questioning it because
the humans put up such a fight. Like, wow, if God was on our side, we should have ended them like years ago.
Yeah, like, listen, I respect the elites just because, hey, you fight good, join Covenant,
That's the whole reason.
That was
the reason the Grunts had more rights.
Yeah, is because the Grunt Rebellion, they showed off that they could actually fight.
That it pushed up to shove, they were ravenous little bastards.
Yeah. No, that's what I liked about the elites, and that's kind of what causes the Great Schism to happen. Was that the elites were starting to doubt the prophets, and the humans being the Human Covenant War was one of the reasons that they started to more or less doubt them. Was just like, these guys are actually really good. What did they do? These guys
Granted,
fight really well.
The elites during the Grunt Rebellion, well, more particularly the Arbiter, actually in the end still glassed like half of the Grunt's homeworld, but you know.
Oh yeah, no, he almost destroyed their homeworld just to quell the Grunt Rebellion. So you know, there's that tolerance there, right?
Well, and it's not even, yeah. And the Grunts surrendered not because they like their home sucks, but all their Grunt breeding women were on there. Like, oh fuck,
yeah,
that's not good.
And mind you, that only happened because the jackals were trying to poison their food stores to sterilize them. If
They did.
Correctly.
That's the whole thing. Like, that's the problem. The grunts outbred the jackals to such a degree they were starting to go into their territory. So they didn't spike their food. They spiked their drug stores for their methane gas.
That's right, the drug stores.
Like they spiked the methane gas.
Yeah, they're trying to basically trying to neuter them all.
Yeah. And they were so pissed that no one did anything. They said, well, fuck it. We're going to hit literally everything we see.
Thank you, Summer Days, for the 10 gifted memberships.
Oh, so they tried to they tried to do the what the Tau did when they met their first client race.
No, I don't think so. Not really.
Oh, no. When the Tau met their first client race in 40K, they killed them. They killed them with a virus.
And that's different because that's the jackals. It's like the Vespits trying to, like, I don't know, fucking like poison another subspecies. It wasn't the heads that did it.
Yeah. So what happened was that the grunts were literally the grunts. They were the ones that basically were given like fucking shitty plasma pistols. They didn't get very many rights, if at all. They were just the main, like, oh, go out there and be the cannon fodder.
Here's the thing though, Hurtbox. They didn't even get that before. They had nothing before that.
Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't have weapons. They were just
they earned the right to have shitty weapons.
Yeah, they basically were thrown out as bodies to take care of stuff. And the grunts, first, they didn't get treated very well. And then the only reason that the Covenant really wanted them was that they would fucking breed out of control, like Eclipse said. And then they started doing, and the jackals never liked them. And the jackals are, well, they're only in it for the money. That's the only reason they joined the Covenant. And so they, since their stuff was getting encroached on, were like, you know what? I'm tired of these people. So they basically just like spiked their shit to try and just try to neuter them and genocide them, essentially. And the grunts, they got word of that. They found out about that, and they got pissed because nobody did anything because, you know, they're the bottom of the barrel. And then they were just like, all right, here's an armed rebellion. And they were very effective at it.
Oh,
I mean, initially,
so much
because,
so,
I don't know. 50
yeah, initially. I mean, they were very effective at it to the point where the Arbiter was like, all right, let me show on every view screen possible in High Charity your planet getting glassed. And that's what caused them to stop. But after that, they were like, all right, well, you know what? You showed you could fight. So here's some weapons. You get to actually fight for real now.
What is this? Oh, it's a weapon item. Okay.
And funny enough, it was actually one of, like, the main three prophets that tried to actually speak on behalf of the grunts, but he said, if you don't shut the fuck up, we're going to ruin your political career. I think it was actually the prophet of, like, truth. Before he became the... No, it was one of the three, but I forget which one specifically.
Is that Deme? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, because they had different names before they became Truth, Mercy, and Regret. I forget what he was the prophet of.
Oh, I think
that... He was one of the big three, which was funny as hell.
I think that tire is finally setting in on me. I was planning on streaming until Dogwave, but I might stop here, not soon, but I'll stop when I need to, because I think I need a nap.
Mood.
Because, you know, I did only get like 5 hours of sleep, which was my fault. I'm not like blaming anybody except for myself. But I might just need a nap.
We'll blame Pio.
The redeem?
Yeah.
Also, ironically, it was very funny about the grunts too. Is that I think they were the first, because they're actually kind of smart. They were the first species to learn how to speak like several of humanity's languages.
Oh, that's because they were quote unquote the intel gatherers. They listened into all like the human radio transmissions. They didn't know what they said, but they had to listen to it.
Yeah, but they ended up learning how to do it. That's what I thought was very
It's
funny.
funny because they started apparently liking human media a lot because they found a lot of human media. They started watching, like, hey, this shit's kind of cool.
Yes, that was damage. Yeah.
And like,
but you know what? It's very funny. Also, another very funny fact is how it's very hard to tell the actual heights in the game, but a grunt is actually. A grunt is on average 5'6".
Well, yeah, they're like on average like your average human, but they're always hunched over, so they look smaller.
Yeah,
and they're actually
which is
strong
why,
too.
Yeah, they're actually strong.
So it's the Warcraft orc thing. For context, I was never big into Halo, so I don't know all the Halo lore. I don't pretend to.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, no. So the heights are really weird.
Or it's not like because orc.
Yeah.
Or like
you got like grunts and jackals who are roughly similar heights to humans, like average 5'6", right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the elites get up to like what 9 foot. Right? They're like on average 8-9 feet.
Okay, so this is MommaOcco's testimony. And the only thing I know is that she just gave me $20. So obviously I agree with everything.
And like brutes and hunters are
No one
also
asked the
pretty
Tau
up
what
there. They're like
happened to the
12
Podic
foot, 10, 12, 14.
The grunts were damn
around
good
there.
at being cannon fodder. The
And
KPR,
it
jackals
makes no
are
sense
greedy
with the
bird
height
bastards.
comparisons because like Chief
Grunts
is
will blow
relatively being the
themselves up
same
for the
height
great
as 7'2",
journey,
so they've
unlike
had him
the
between
other
like 6'9" and
COVIE.
7'4" in the games, his model height. But then it's like 4 and 5 don't make sense because the elites on 4 and 5 are almost like twice your height when they stand up straight.
Oh boy.
Oh, thank you.
That's another thing I don't like about 343 is that they can't get the model heights consistent for the Covenant.
You know, I was kind of hoping that the shock would help wake me up. It is not, unfortunately.
No, I'm sure the shock's making you more tired, actually.
That's kind of like those weird.
You know what? The shocking will continue until eepiness improves.
Well, it's kind of like those weird adrenaline spikes, probably, like where you get a jolt of energy and you just crash again.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, like standing up too fast, you get dizzy and you want to sit back down again.
No one asked the Tal what happened to the Potok.
I don't know what the hell those are. I don't know much about.
I might, yeah, Chad, I might, I apologize. I don't want to stream just to stream if I'm not going to do good. Or just, like, be lame. But I do want to continue playing this.
It's interesting. What is it?
DragonSword.
Let's take a look.
Interesting.
Oh, there it is. Oh, this is fairly new. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a game I actually have to buy, so it's oh my goodness.
But yeah, like Halo is one of those games where I'm hyper autistic about it.
I wonder why. It's cool. The lore was neat.
I got into it when I was like 9 years old, like 9 or 10, and like my buddy brought over his Xbox for a sleepover, and he's like, "Oh, here's this game called Halo." We put it in, played co-op, and I was like, "This is the coolest fucking thing ever."
I found the battle pass, or what the battle pass would have been.
Would have been until.
Yeah, it really was like the minute that I saw how the game was and I heard the music, and I was like, "Yeah, this is it."
This is the game that gotcha that became a game. Yes, it evolved.
The one thing that stuck out to me when I was a kid, because I don't know why, but I like the idea of like persistent dead bodies in video games, and Halo had those. I thought it was really neat. Because I always hated they kill a body and then like it disappears. Gay.
Yeah. No, my thing, unironically, was things like Assault in the Control Room and 343 Guilty Spark, you know, where they had a bunch of random rooms for no reason that had nothing in them.
Yeah.
I just, for some reason, really liked the fact that there was just these rooms, and it wasn't just, you know, locked off, closed areas you couldn't get to.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's cool. What is in this room? What could have been in this room?
What did it do?
I'm gonna finish this quest
Yeah,
chat, and then I'm gonna be done. I apologize again. I mean, I have been streaming for 2 hours, so I guess I am basically doing a full-length stream. But I apologize because I thought it was gonna go longer.
Well, if you need a nap, you need a nap. There's no help in that.
I might take a nap, or I might go out and drive a little bit just to see if it'll wake me up a little bit.
엘리? 아니, 여기서 뭐 하는 거야?
Can confirm that was what Halo was like that for most kids. Yeah, no, it's just I really like games that did that, where it's just like you had this exploration that even if it was pointless, it was there.
It made the world feel more lively because it's not just a straight path. It's like, oh, there's all these rooms.
Yeah, there's all this stuff that I could go do.
Dude,
so I liked about it.
I can't tell if the kid I'm doing work for is a kid or if she's just pretending to be a kid so that she can act innocent so we can kill the goblins.
It's all a ruse.
Occo is a weak baby. No, I'm not. I got a little sleep. Well, okay, 5 hours is actually more than half of the sleep you need, so it's not like...
Occo is going through what I went through yesterday.
No, I have to correct my sleep schedule because my sleep schedule for my last job was like 2 to 3 all the way up to 9 or 10. I can't sleep till 9 or 10 anymore because my job starts at 8. Which, by the way, I'm not complaining because I like my job starting that early. I fucking hate working later in the day. Some of my coworkers were like, wait, when did you start working? And they're like, oh, that's way too early. So, I prefer as early as possible. Hell yeah, I'm on fire.
Yeah, I used to be okay with working late.
Okay,
nights,
that's not
things
Treasure. That's a monster.
That's
That is
a lie.
spider.
Go pet it, Tim.
The big spider.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Well, it looks cuddly.
But yeah, it's why things like the bonus missions where they had that cringe fucking ass cutscene of that one prophet introducing all the Covenant. I'm like, this is so stupid.
Like, we know these things. Chief knows these things. Why are you doing this?
Well, it was also because somebody was trying to say, oh, this isn't for us, this is for newcomers to the game. And I'm like, I was 9 years old when I first got into the game, and I didn't need them introduced to me.
Well, if
you know what? I knew what I learned they were grunts, I learned they were elites, I learned they were hunters, I learned they were jackals. That is all I needed to know. I didn't need to know their lore accurate name, that this is, you know, the fucking, you know, the fucking Yungoi, the Sankili, the fucking, you know, I didn't need to know all of their names, right?
Another point,
I just knew them as
better then.
Yeah, it's like if you're going to introduce that, like I learned about, you know, Sanchayum and the Sankili, Ungoi, and you know, Kigyar and all that stuff later on. But that's because I went and listened. I went to the books where they actually called them, like, in some points they would name them that. But you know, that's why Bungie's era is so much better, is that they operate under the, you know, the books are supplementary. They're not important to the fucking lore. You should be able to tell it in the game.
Hold on. Did I just get milk with this little person's face on it? I want to take a look at it again.
Milk?
You can't see it anymore. But it was like it was cute.
It was like Lon Lon Ranch, like Ocarina of Time, like the Milk Ranch there, like that.
Oh, so Occo milked her and is now hiding it. Okay.
What?
Yes.
Excuse me?
I can tell you're tired because your reaction to that was just like,
No, my reaction to that is like bewildered. Okay.
Well, I'm not the one milking people, all right?
The lolly was milked.
My God.
Okay, don't
We
say
found
that.
a way.
The milking will continue until morale improves.
Don't say that. Mizu's the one that says that, not me. I made a lot of money from my exploring. Jeez.
Oh my God,
Thank you for the
she's got
5.
milkers.
They also had the actual alien named the
The shock
aliens
scare.
their native language in the Halo 3 Special Edition manuals.
All right, chat. Again,
Oh yeah, in the Halo 3 Special Edition.
I
Yeah.
did want to hang
I
out
remember that.
longer, but I don't want to fall asleep on stream. I'm gonna send you guys to Celestium. She's streaming right now. It looks like. And I'm gonna either be stupid and renege on myself when I said I will get caffeine, or I am going to I'm gonna probably find something to eat as well. I need to
Mhm.
need to go to the store. Anyway, chat.
And chat,
Yeah.
do not forget Dogwave tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific.
You know what's
A
funny?
shameless plug.
She's watching the video on Vex Milk. I have heard a rumor that people think that Rev watches some of my videos before he makes a video on certain people, which if true is funny. I don't really believe that, but like if that's the case, I thought it was funny. Anyway,
It
chat.
would be very funny.
We'll Dogwave without Occo. No, Occo tends to be there.
Yeah, I will be there. So
It's mandatory.
Dog Wave tonight, chat. We will see you. We will see you. We will see you, chat. Celeste has got her new police outfit on, so you should go pay attention to that. Anyway, be there tonight, chat. I will be there tonight because I'm not working tomorrow, thankfully. Yeah. Bye, chat, for now. See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Later.